Hi, I'm Reverend Beverly Cohoon from the Lemurian Healing Center. Our center is here for helping people find peace in their lives, finding the balance and realizing that we're spirit on a human adventure. Actually, I begin by helping them get their physical energies back in balance. I start by balancing the energy through the pineal gland, the signature cell, which is the God cell, which has perfect memory of what life was supposed to be like. It's part of your blueprint. And then once we have that energy balance, then we can work on clearing the various things that are causing stress. And a lot of times these things come from your past. Or they even come from past lives, but they come from childhood. And as we find them and release them, usually it's a little something that needs to be forgiven. And then once we've forgiven that, we can move forward. You know, in my own case, I felt guilty of my sister's death when she was 5 and I was 7. Well, of course, a 7-year-old can't stop a child from dying from a disease, especially not in 1952. But I felt guilty my entire life because I was the older sister. And we don't realize that those things hang with us and keep us from moving forward. Most of the people I see are stressed. They're extremely stressed. They're angry, they're confused, they have no idea what's going on because physically they're feeling differently inside, and that's the energy of Earth that's shifting. But they're feeling like they're just losing control. And so I help them realize that we are in control of our own lives, but we have to make choices that give us the control. Learning to love yourself is one of the hardest things we do because we are trained most of our lives not to think of ourselves first. So if we start talking about loving ourselves, that sounds selfish, and we don't want to be selfish. Where really it's not. If you can love yourself, then you have more love and more energy to love others. I do a lot of work with people who are going through the grief process. And grief is really about us. It's not about the other person, because that person has already gone back to the Creator light, done their review of their life, probably decided what they're going to do and got in line to come back again. But we have all kinds of leftover grief feelings. We have hang-ups, we have stresses, we have things we woulda, coulda, should have done, and there's always going to be a list of would-have, could-have, should-haves. It gets a little tiring sometimes because you clear one and there's another one. But grief is about the person who's left behind. I think peace is possible. I think that we are heading in that direction. We're looking at maybe 1,000 years, 2,000 years, or forever of peace. We can be peace, and we can have peace first as individuals, then in our cities, our states, our country, and eventually in the world. That's where Mother Earth is going. She is shifting toward peace. Be true to yourself. Know yourself, trust yourself, and love yourself. Because once you've done that, then you can love others, you can love the rest of the world, you can find the balance in the yin and yang of the situation that we're in, and we can move forward into that great time of peace.